You know that weird, almost magical feeling when your eyes just pop open and you realize it's only moments before your alarm is about to shriek? It kind of feels like you have a superpower, right? Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain on exactly what's going on there. It's pretty amazing. So you set your alarm for, say, 6:30 a.m., but then at 6:28, boom, you're just awake. You're lying there in the quiet, just waiting for that awful noise you know is coming. If this sounds familiar, yeah, you are definitely not alone. And here's the big secret, right up front. This is not a coincidence at all. What's happening is your body is running this incredibly sophisticated internal program. It's literally trying to beat your alarm to the punch, and for a really, really good reason. So how does it pull this off? Well, it all starts with the conductor of this whole biological orchestra. Let's get to know the master clock that's tucked away inside your brain. Okay, get ready for the sciencey name. The suprachiasmatic nucleus, or SCN for short. It's this tiny little clump of nerve cells, but don't let its size fool you. This thing is the most important timekeeper in your entire body. Just think of it as the central pacemaker that keeps everything, and I mean everything, in sync. And believe me, the SCN's influence is huge. We're not just talking about sleep. It's running the show for your alertness levels, your body temperature, your blood pressure, even when certain hormones get released. It's working 24/7 to keep your whole system on a super predictable schedule. All right, so the SCN is the conductor, but even a great conductor needs an orchestra. So it directs a specialized wake-up crew of proteins and hormones that do all the heavy lifting to get you up and out of bed. Let's meet the key players. First up, we've got a protein with a pretty perfect name, PER, which stands for period. The levels of this PER protein in your cells, they rise and fall every single day like a wave. When they're high in the evening, you start feeling sleepy. When they hit rock bottom in the middle of the night, you're in deep sleep. And here's the key. When they start to rise again in the morning, so does your alertness. And then there's cortisol. Now I know cortisol gets a bad rap as the stress hormone, but trust me, in the morning, it's your absolute best friend. This thing called the cortisol awakening response is a sharp, really helpful surge of cortisol that happens before you even open your eyes. It's basically your body's own natural shot of espresso. It ramps up your alertness and gets you ready to take on the day. So you can see here how it all fits together like a puzzle. In the evening, high PER levels tell you it's time to wind down. During the night, they drop way down. But then, about an hour or so before you normally wake up, the SCN gives the signal. PER levels start to climb, and that big cortisol surge kicks in. Your body is already starting its engines while you're still sound asleep. And what's really wild is that for the longest time, the second half of this whole process was a total mystery. As this researcher, Sachinanda Panda, put it, they basically knew what put us asleep, but they had no clue what activated us again in the morning. This is pretty recent stuff we're learning. And digging even deeper, scientists have actually pinpointed a specific gene that acts like a molecular bugle call. It literally tells all your tiny cellular clocks that it's time to wake up and get back to work. This stuff is coded right into our biology. Okay, so we've met the conductor, we've met the wake-up crew, now let's put it all together and solve this mystery once and for all. How on earth does your body know, with such crazy precision, when your alarm is about to go off? Well, just look at the difference. Your body's method is this gentle, gradual transition. It slowly lightens your sleep, it prepares you for the day. But an alarm clock? It's just a brute force interruption. It yanks you out of whatever sleep stage you're in, and that's what causes that awful, groggy feeling. Your body really, really hates the alarm clock, and it's trying to save you from it. So here it is, the secret sauce. When you have a consistent sleep schedule, your SCN learns it. It starts to anticipate when you're going to wake up. And so it kicks off the whole process, releasing PER and cortisol a little earlier to make sure you have a nice, smooth wake up before that alarm can ruin everything. That is your body's amazing anticipatory system in action. Now, if you're still a little skeptical about how powerful this is, get this. There was a German study where researchers told one group they'd be woken up at 6 a.m. and another group at 9 a.m. But, surprise, they woke everyone up at 6. The results were just astounding. The group that was expecting to wake up early, their cortisol levels had already surged at 4:30 in the morning. The other groups hadn't. Your body literally listens to your intentions. I mean, how incredible is that study? And it leads us right to the most important question of all. Why does this matter? Well, because working with your body's natural rhythm instead of fighting it has huge implications for your health and, just how you feel every single morning.
You know that foggy-headed, can't think straight feeling? As sleep doctor Lulu Guo explains, it's a real physiological state called sleep inertia, and it's caused by being violently ripped out of a deep sleep phase. Waking up naturally right before the alarm is your best defense against it.
And what about our supposed savior, the snooze button? Oh, it's actually the worst thing you can possibly do. When you hit snooze, you're just confusing your body. The sleep hormones and the wake-up hormones start fighting each other. It sends your internal clock into a total tailspin, and you end up feeling even more out of it. And listen, the stakes here are way higher than just feeling tired. Think of your internal clock like a finely tuned instrument. According to research, when you constantly disrupt it, it's like trying to play a symphony with an out-of-tune violin. Over time, that constant discord can lead to some really serious health issues. This isn't just about a better morning, it's about your long-term health. But the good news is you can totally tune this internal instrument. The number one rule is consistency. Go to bed and wake up around the same time every day, yes, even on weekends. Get some sunlight first thing in the morning, it's the most powerful signal to reset your clock. Then at night, dim the lights to signal it's time to wind down. And, of course, try to avoid late-night stuff like caffeine or huge meals that just confuse your body. So when you really think about it, you already have this perfect, natural, super healthy alarm clock built right in. It's a system designed to wake you up gently, to wake you up effectively. The only question left is, are you giving it the consistency it needs to do its job?